Hey guys, Lookbook here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 93 rated prime icon moments SBC Fabio Cannavaro. He has got a fantastic looking card and I was able to get his SBC, his loan SBC for absolutely free, and in the 4 games that I played with he scored me 0 goals and did not get me any assists either, but he does have a 3-star weak foot as well as 2-star skill moves. Moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 87 acceleration, his 91 8 stand tackle, and I did have the Sentinel Chem stat applied to this prime icon moments Fabio Cannavaro, and I believe I reviewed the 89 Cannavaro maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and from memory I actually said he was a pretty decent, one of the cheaper kind of centre-back icons to go for, and I think this card as well looks really good, and in-game I have to say I was really impressed with him. Now a lot of people might say, although this card looks fantastic, you know, what about his height? He's only 5'9", and yes, that is very small for a centre-back, but you got to look at some of his stats. For example, his 98 jumping and his 93 heading accuracy, you know, doesn't make height not like, it doesn't remove the issue of height. Obviously I would have, you know, there were occasions where I thought I would like him to be a little bit taller, but for the most part 98 jumping, which by the way goes to 99 with the Sentinel Chem style, is absolutely fantastic. It means that there's very few players that have 98 jumping in game, and you know, you can even have players, for example, I'm just using this as an example, I don't know what Mandzukic's jumping's like, but he could be like really tall and stuff like that, but at the same time he might only have like 65 jumping. There's so many taller players in Cannavaro that will have nowhere near as good a jumping on him, and because his jumping's so good that despite the height disadvantage, he's able to sometimes meet those headers before in defensive areas or attacking areas from corners or set pieces or whatever, which is obviously very good. So I did want to just get that out there, that his jumping and his height and whatever, you know, his height is actually not that much of an issue as what some people may think. Obviously it's still not fantastic, but even so, you know, it's not quite as bad as what people may think of. But anyway, focusing on the main pros to him, his first one is going to be his pace. 87 acceleration is actually really decent. 7% sprint speed as well isn't that bad for a centre-back. Overall equaling out at 83 pace, which is very nice, and you can notice that pace. He's very quick off the mark. He's also got really good work rates at a low high, which is really good for a centre-back, and yeah, he's just able to catch up to to attackers really easily actually on some occasions. So definitely that is a good pro to his card. I'm going to mention now because was, and with the Sentinel Chem style, his interceptions, his stand tackle and slide tackle, actually, with the Sentinel Chem style, literally all of his defending stats go to 99, marking already being at 99. I think it's probably the best Chem style to go for this Cannavaro card personally, because, you know, it gets those defending stats all the way up high, it gets his strength and aggression all the way to 99, as well as his jumping and stuff like that. It's quite clearly the best Chem style to go for, and his tackling was obviously you know, very good as you would expect, and again, literally team of the year Ramos stats when it comes to strength and defending, which is fantastic, and he felt really good when it came to his tackling, and then he also felt good when it comes to his strength, which is going to be the final pro. Now again, obviously 5'9", typically you'll sometimes use so many small players and their strength won't be very, you know, it won't be that good, but with Cannavaro, his strength actually is one of his best assets. 91 strength, 91 aggression, again with the Sentinel Chem style, they both go to 99, and you can actually notice, you know, this guy can definitely put up a bit of a fight. He is really strong, and you know, being able to make good tackles, well-timed tackles, as well as using his strength to, you know, to get possession back is fantastic qualities that you want in a centre-back, especially when you're paying 1.1 million coins to complete this SBC from scratch. You want him to be good in his pace, his defending, his strength, and he definitely is in those areas. And there's not going to be any cons to the card. His passing overall was pretty decent as well, 75 short passing and 72 long passing. That means he can, you know, by all means, he can play the ball out of danger and stuff like that, which is really good. 91 reactions, 87 composure is also very nice, and he also feels very decent and smooth on the ball. He's got that 85 agility and 82 balance, which is really good for a centre-back. Not that many centre-backs have that kind of good balance and agility on the car, which is obviously a nice other little benefit to Cannavaro. And personally, overall, would I recommend doing this SBC? Well, I think this is going to be one of the cheaper prime icon moments SBCs that we'll see. I think the only cheaper ones that we're going to see are going to be what, maybe Paul Scholes and Deco, maybe like might be the only cheaper ones that we might see. But I think this is a really good SBC to go for, and I would recommend him. I think he's a really good card, and I definitely think for quite a while to come in FIFA, he's a really good go-to centre-back for your teams, and I definitely wouldn't think the height to put you off the card whatsoever. I don't think it's that much of an issue because of how good his jumping and heading accuracy already is. But anyway guys, that is going to finish off this player review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.